Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited that you're here today. We're going to be talking a little bit about, imposter syndrome, because as you start something new, of course, you're going to feel that imposter syndrome. You're going to feel like you're not good enough. You're going to feel like you need more certifications, more requirements to kind of keep going. But the truth is that there's always going to be unlimited amount of things that we could kind of do to make ourselves feel better, feel more, set up to do the thing. But at the end of the day, nothing really gets through that imposter syndrome like just doing the thing and just taking action. Because I think we need to reframe imposter syndrome into stretching ourselves past our comfort zone of knowing that when you stretch past that comfort zone, that is where the growth happens. And so I think so often we mistake certain feelings as a negative emotion when really we need to learn to reframe them as this is exciting because this means that I'm growing. This means that I am now working on building confidence in a other area of life. And yeah, just these small mindset shifts can really have a huge impact on our journey and in supporting us. And, that inner critic is always going to be there. That self-doubt is always going to be there. So how can we really be our own friends in these moments? How can we approach these situations and speak to ourselves with that same compassion and kindness that we would offer to a friend? How can we give that back into ourselves? That is so needed because so often, we are the ones standing in our own way. No one else. We ourselves are. Whether that's because we don't believe in ourselves, we don't think we're good enough, or we just don't know what we're capable of yet. And so that imposter syndrome is a part of life. That self-doubt is a part of life. That fear is a part of life. So how can we, in those moments, honor what we're feeling, but also reframe our mindset into these are the moments that are allowing me to expand and to grow? And how would I approach speaking to a friend going through what I'm going through with compassion and kindness? How would I hold that space for them? And then how can I hold that space for myself? We really do need to give ourselves that kindness and compassion because life is hard enough as it is. Why make it harder for ourselves by speaking negatively towards ourselves? I think if there's one thing that I've really been working on over the past, ever since I essentially started working more towards like personal growth, spiritual growth, has been my mindset. That has been the most working on that has kind of, had a domino effect in every area of my life. And yeah, that mindset piece is so important because if you don't learn how to control your thoughts and your mind and kind of control what enters into your mind, what you allow into your mind, then your mind is ultimately going to control you. So really just believing that your thoughts are not facts, okay? They're not facts. And at any moment, you have the opportunity to choose differently. So once you become a little bit more of your mindset and allow yourself to start shifting certain thought patterns and start choosing belief over fear, and that's when great things start to happen because you really trust yourself a little bit more to be bold and courageous in taking steps and moving forward despite feeling that imposter syndrome, despite feeling that fear. I hope this makes sense, and I hope you find some gentle reminders in this message today to know that fear, imposter syndrome, self-doubt is completely a part of the process, but don't associate that as a feeling as you're not capable, that you're not good enough. Instead, rewire that, shift your mindset into a knowing that if you're feeling that way, it is a good thing because it means that it is stretching your comfort zone. It is pushing you to grow and evolve, and that is what we are here for. So I am here to encourage you to keep on going, and you got this. So thank you for watching.